Actress Emma Thompson is rubbing elbows with who? Men in Black. The Academy Award winner Emma Thompson recently talked to Jennifer Johnson about the third film in the series, as well as some of Emma Thompson's upcoming projects. What's that?
It's the Men in Black song.
Here it is.
Ooh, such a treat to have an Academy Award winner joining us. Emma Thompson joining us from London. I guess happy afternoon over there.
Yes, it is, my dear. Yeah, it's sort of tea time.
We're talking about Men in Black. You are neither a man nor are you wearing black. Tell us about your role in all this.
Yeah, well, good question. I mean, you know, I said, look, if I'm going to run the organisation, surely she would have changed it to People in Black. But it just doesn't quite have the same ring, you know. So I said, all right, well, fair enough. I mean, but it was such a lovely offer. You know, normally I get phone calls from my agent saying, well, you know, it's a very good script, it's in Scotland and you're going to get paid £60 a week, and I go, okay, that sounds interesting, and or you know, we'll be in Manchester and you'll be wearing a corset, and I go, okay, but then she says, he rings up and says, this actually pays very well. You get to wear black, which is so slimming, and you get to work with Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith and Josh Brolin and the incomparably wonderful Barry Sonnenfeld. So it was one of those moments in life where you just get a great big treat.
You would have me at no corset. I imagine your line of work, that is a treat. This one goes back in time just a little bit. We're learning a little bit more about maybe why Tommy Lee Jones' character is so grumpy all the time.
Yes, that's right. Yes. So it's a really good idea, and Josh Brolin does an amazing performance. It's one of the best examples of a young actor playing an older actor in a film that I've ever seen. He's just brilliant.
Did you have any interaction, so to speak, with the aliens?
Well, not in the movie, but on set, I spent a lot of time talking to the actors who played the aliens because they were so good at it. They didn't just stand there and have a costume put on. They really inhabited the costumes, and these brilliant creations by Rick Baker, who's a complete genius. And they're just in the background. They're not even in a scene particularly. They're background, but they're so detailed, and all the actors who get into those costumes really put their minds to, you know, where they've come from, why they're refugees, whether they're on all their character stuff, you know, and that to me was one of the best bits.
I just assumed that it was all like the computer generated stuff. There are actual costumes and actual people playing a lot of what we see.
Yeah, the actual people, and quite a lot of little people, you know, playing the smaller aliens, you know, with huge heads. And so it's very touching to be amongst those people because they work so hard, and yet they're sort of just moving around in the background. It's a very beautiful set to be on from that point of view, very inspiring.
I remember the last two being funny. Is this one funny too?
Yeah, absolutely. Terribly funny. Oh, yeah, I mean, they're comedies, for heaven's sakes, but, you know, they're adventure comedies.
I imagine you can't be around Will Smith without laughing a lot.
No, he's terribly funny, Will. And he's very generous with his humour. You know, he doesn't just come on set, he comes on set and he entertains. You know, he really does.
So he's the real deal.
He's the real deal.
Can we we have a minute left, can we talk for just a moment about Brave? Coming out soon?
Yeah.
This seems
absolutely.
like an awesome project. Can you tell us briefly about it?
Yeah, Brave's a wonderful story written by Brenda Chapman about this very difficult but wonderful relationship between a mother and a daughter. And it's the moment in their relationship where they absolutely come to grip. They just cross swords. You know, they're both very powerful personalities, and because their relationship is so good, the crossing of swords proves to be catastrophic, and they go off on an adventure, which is what in the end brings them together again. So it's the story of being a child who then must break away from the parent but then come back to the parent. You know, it's a story about growing up, and it's set in Scotland, which I'm half Scottish, so it's my favourite home.
That is brave.
And it's so beautiful. That's brave, and it's Pixar, and it's one of their best. It's an amazing piece of work. Amazing.
And Men in Black Friday, Emma Thompson, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Love Emma Thompson. Love her.
13 Wham Entertainment is next.